The sea knocked me up. After another miscarriage, I couldn't have children anymore. Ugh, you'll get snot on my shirt. I bought 2 tickets to the seaside to distract myself. Then Dan announced he was staying. Unlike you, I've got no time for fun. I've got work to do. At least I get a break from your sour face and constant sobbing. I lost my family pendant on the beach. It was my lucky charm, and things instantly went wrong. I dropped my phone in the water. I wanted to buy a new one, but my account was empty. While desperately looking for my pendant, I saw a bottle with a note inside. A little girl was looking for her mom. I'm tired of living in a group home. Mommy, find me. I was so moved by this letter that I made a promise to myself. Sophie, I'm going to find you. I got back home early to look for the girl. I was afraid to start talking to Dan about adoption. Suddenly, I caught him in our bed with his lover. Next to them were tickets to the Maldives he'd paid for with my money. How could you cheat on me after 10 years of marriage? I was floored. I couldn't believe what was happening. I've been seeing her behind your back all these years. Let's pretend you saw nothing, shall we? I responded to his suggestion with divorce. I was alone with no husband or children and utterly devastated. Sophie was the brightest light in the midst of this darkness. I went to every group home and finally found her. Turned out she'd already been adopted. Back at the beach, I walked into the water. The storm in my heart caused a great storm at sea. Lord, why are you doing this to me? Why are you punishing me? I yelled into the sky. But then a big wave hit me and pulled me under. I remembered I can't swim. Still, I wasn't scared. My life made no sense anymore. When I opened my eyes, I saw a beautiful angel in front of me. He turned out to be a handsome doctor. We brought you back from the other side. It's a miracle you're alive, said the doctor, moving me from the ICU to my room. I couldn't figure out how I ended up in the hospital. A little girl saw you from the shore. She called for help in time and saved your life. Now she is in the waiting room and wants to see you. The doctor shared the rescue story. I didn't know how to thank my little savior. Your parents must be proud of you, I said passionately. The girl told me she ran away from a bad foster family. I had a dream I'd find my mom by the sea. I went every day, but all I found was a pendant instead of my mom. Her words made it all clear. My heart sank when I recognized the girl and my pendant. You have my pendant, and I have your note. Sophie, sweetie, we finally found each other. After I said it, I was no longer alone. Thank God, now I understand why it all happened. I whispered with joyful tears in my eyes, hugging Sophie. Everything happens for a reason. God has plans for everyone. Karma helps him in this, punishing all offenders. I adopted Sophie, and all of a sudden, my ex showed up. My lover had a daughter and secretly gave her up. Turns out, you adopted her. He shocked me. A frightened Sophie peeked out from behind me. You're my daughter, and I'm taking you, Dan said brazenly, grabbing Sophie's arm. You're not my dad. My dad is the sea. And the sea gave me Mom," Sophie said, cutting my ex out of my life forever. Now Sophie and I live by the seaside. May I join you? And I know for sure only the best awaits us.